Woo! Speaking English is hard, man. Yeah. So gloves. These gloves are just like the cheapest gloves that looked cool. That's what like. I get so many questions. What kind of gloves should I buy? What kind of this? What kind of jacket? Go to the store, see what looks cool. If you can afford it, get it. It's just like there's no one brand that. Dainese is like the most famous brand, and I recently bought something of theirs, and it fell apart in 3 months. So I'm like, fuck Dainese right now. It's just like I'm pissed off. It cost me like $100, and I use it for like 3 months. It should last 3 years minimum for that kind of thing, and then it lasted me 3 months. I'm like, what the fuck? I like that helmet. I totally need that helmet for my Hello Kitty scooter. Yeah, head on. It's always old people. It's old people that do that more. Yeah. So the boots. I got my boots secondhand. They're City. The brand name is City, S-I-D-I, and I got them from a guy secondhand. They're my second pair of boots. My first pair of boots before that, I also got secondhand. So I've never bought new boots. Helmets are the only thing I've ever really spent a lot. Well, my leather jacket's fairly expensive, but I got that 10 years ago, and I just keep, I keep repairing the zipper and repairing this. I can't afford to buy new gear, So, and then helmet's the only thing I've really kind of bought new and more than once. I had a Shoei, and to be honest, it didn't fit very well. But it was good. It was quiet. It was good. And then the helmet I'm wearing right now is a Shark. It fits a lot better. It's got a bit of a whistle. It's got a bit of air noise. Like you can hear it in my videos. People are always like, "Is your bike turbocharged?" It's like, no, it's not turbocharged. It's just got a dumbass whistle when I'm riding. Yeah. So with regard to So and when it comes to helmets, I'm silly for buying the expensive helmets. This helmet costs maybe, I don't know, $400 or $500, and but the thing is, like, they've done a lot of testing, and they've done studies on this. And cheap helmets, like a $50 helmet, is equally as safe as a $500 helmet. Because in America and the UK, helmets need to pass some kind of safety testing, and the cheap helmets pass it just as well as the expensive ones. The only reason but the expensive ones are generally a bit lighter, so they're easier on the neck. Just like your neck doesn't get as sore. And let's go explore some side streets. I've never done that with you guys. I used to have a really close friend of mine who lived down here, and her husband owned a cafe, but I'm pretty sure they got a divorce. And but let's go see if the cafe's still there. I can maybe ask him for her number. What's your ex-wife's number? I want to hit that. Hit that or tap that? My English sucks. So, pineapples, lychees, dragon fruit. What's that called? You guys don't know. I think they have more. It's weird. I think they have more fruits in Asia than they do back home, which is kind of. I guess it's because it's a subtropical country, right? So if you're anywhere tropical, that's where fruits come from. A lot of them. Yeah. So what was I talking about? Gear, gloves. Oh, helmet. Yeah. So what was I talking about? Yeah, my last helmet was a Shoei. Oh yeah. With the more expensive helmets, they're generally quieter. Like, you get less wind noise on the inside. They usually fit a bit more comfortably, and they're usually a bit lighter. So you are paying for something. Oh, and most importantly, the visor on expensive helmets, it snaps off easily. So you can take it off, clean it in a sink, and snap it back on. Or you can take it off and switch to a tinted visor and whatnot. I've talked about that before. Yeah. So. Yeah, I think the cafe used to be there. It's not there. It's not, well, it's either not there or not open. So yeah, that's it. Like, if you live somewhere hot, make sure your gear is breathable. If you don't, then just get whatever, you know, and get something that isn't breathable. If you live somewhere that's cold, and yeah, actually, there's something else I should talk about.
Do you like cock? Well, then you like this rice.